Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking college hoop. Heading to the ACC for the opener for Clemson at Virginia Tech. Christmas is right around the corner, and we've got a promo code. The code is Noel for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. Total is 125.5. This is basically a pick 'em. Clemson enters undefeated, 5-0, straight up and against the number. Virginia Tech 4-1, 2-3 against the spread. Both of these teams not really high scoring offenses, both averaging around 70 points per game. We've got Nick from the Insider's Room to break this one all down. And Nick, the first thing that stands out to me is Clemson being 5-0 straight up and against the number. Sometimes it's a matter of time before that bubble burst. Do you like Clemson here? Or do you like
I
Virginia
do.
Tech
I think
for a total?
I actually do like Clemson. I think Clemson will keep that bubble in shape for at least one more game here. I mean, these teams are pretty evenly matched, but yeah, I do think this is a matchup which favors Clemson. Virginia Tech, it did win its first four games, and that included an upset overtime victory over number three Villanova at the time and in the Mohegan Sun Bubble. But then, yeah, a 75-55 loss to Penn State. That was part of the ACC Big Ten Challenge. I mean, that definitely highlighted some of the weaknesses there for the Hokies. In the setback to the Nittany Lions, the Hokies shot just 37% from the floor. They allowed Penn State to hit 12 of 23 from range. Clemson coach, Brad Brownell, he's been at the school for 11 seasons. And we could argue, I think that this is probably the best team that he's had that in the entire time. The Tigers' most recent win, it was a 64-56 victory over Alabama. It held the Tigers to just 1 point over the final 6 minutes. So far, it's been a defense and balance, which has defined this Tigers team in the early going. Clemson is allowing just 51.4 points per game. I mean, it's just been a couple of games, but it's forcing 19 turnovers a game as well. The Hokies, they swept this season series last year. So this is a revenge spot as well for Clemson. Amir Sims, basically, he's the closest thing that the Tigers have to a superstar. He averages 11.6 points on 56% shooting, but six other Tigers contribute between 5 and 9.8 points. So that's indicative of this team's balance, Chelsa. And so for me, that's what I like. I think that the Tigers' depth and their balance here is the difference maker for me. And so that's, yeah, between these two evenly matched teams, that's where I'm going with this one.
Yeah, I think it helps when you see the depth from Clemson. I think I saw where they had 30 points off the bench in their last game, and also their defense. You mentioned it, just 51 points per game from their opponents. So really solid when it comes to the defensive end, which is kind of a lost art when it comes to basketball. I guess in college basketball, it's a little bit different, but still, it's something you love to see, and especially from a team that has been really good at covering the number. And hopefully, the secret's not out when it comes to the bookmakers in this one. And all you got to do is pick them to win if you do get them at a pickup. Do you have any other thoughts when it comes to maybe a total or just other tidbits you think better should know?
I think on this one, Chelsea, as far as the total is concerned, you got to love the under. These teams play at a slower pace. They don't have explosive offenses. It's about creating offense through their defense. Yeah, I absolutely would lean to the under as well in this one. But yeah, my strongest play, as I say, is on Clemson.
Right, and Clemson has hit the under in 4 of their last 5 games. But that's going to do it for our college hoops talk. As always, great insight from Nick from the Insider's Room. Nick, thanks for joining us.